welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, get a stretch. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. So it took a little longer to set up everything on the computer because, again, this is like a new situation here. And so what's cool is I can like set up. This is what I did previously. I would have a setup and would save that. And so whenever I came back, I would be able to just like click a button and it'll load all the windows. But since this is a new setup, I have not done that yet. I forgot how many actual things I need to be able to set up. So neither here nor there. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. And I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. So by creating untilit.works, I'm able to set aside the time that I can get to be able to work on projects. Like I can't, well, you probably can't see a bunch of it. So there's like a bunch of boxes here and there's like an enclosure there that I'm going to start putting stuff together. So I kind of like didn't do anything with it because I'm trying to put rollers on the bottom of it, and I need to reinforce the legs basically in order to put the roller wheels on there. And so got that going. Got like another little enclosure thing set up for another 3D printer. I'm gonna work on that. And but yeah, just being able to find time to be able to work on projects. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on the video to remind you to take a break and get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. We'll get into that. So during a break session, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's why below the video, I have a notice saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Now, below that, well, next to that, there's an open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video. And the words I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed inside of that box. All right, then there's a couple of more buttons you can like log in order to chat, or there's like an add-in highlight video, but don't worry about it, those are broken. But there's a countdown timer, a countdown when next break session ends and the work session starts. All right, so that's enough for the break session. Let's take a look at the work session, and I just clicked the wrong thing. And I also forgot the mouse, so I'm using this trackpad. All right, cool. Let me get back to here. Where'd you go? All right, share. Ooh, that was weird. Sharing the screen. This one here. Cool. All right, I think we're good. All right, so this is what the work session will look like. If you check out in the upper right-hand corner, subscribe. It has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, we have an audio player where you can listen to some tunes. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It will then add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you will mark it complete, click the check box. And now send it to done. If you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab or window, and it will pre-populate a tweet listing all the things that you got completed, like little check marks next to them. For me, it's a cool like visual way of seeing like, oh, I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer, another one counting down to when the break session starts around like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, and you heard, hey, web development sounds pretty cool, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for, like quick projects, you can kind of like just follow some steps, get something built, play around with it, get your creative juices going, maybe extend it or come up with something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So I have, like, for example, I have a tutorial where one is you follow the tutorial. At the end, you have an application with an input box and a call button. You put your home phone number into that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring, and you can have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, you link that to the application you create following the tutorial, and from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number that's attached to the application and be able to answer that call in the application and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. I think it's pretty cool. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up. We'll walk through that. Now, Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck on a thing that you're working on, and you may want to get feedback or like for help with a solution, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together you'll be able to come up with the solution or the feedback on the thing you're looking for. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see if you want to request to join. I also added a filter by keyword list. So if there's maybe something specifically you're looking for, maybe the keyword's there. All right, now when you click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form, put in a title and 3 keywords. You hit Create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this. We got the title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, there's a button to leave and a button for open menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the right. On the left is a countdown timer calendar when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL and you click to share to Twitter again. When someone clicks your link, they just automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to see whether or not you like to let them into your room, depending on their profile. So you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they try to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on things that you're working on. And I think by being able to show others what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for the person to be able to get you the help or the feedback that you're looking for, because they know what you're pretty much. And then, so then the way you communicate through the Hako, primarily there's a text chat, like I mentioned. You put in your message here toward the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also add the ability to do the opposite, where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you can still follow along because what people are saying will be turned in, what people are like typing in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So you don't need to look at the chat to be able to follow along. And I think that's it. Cool. Again, check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And nice. I'm gonna get y'all back to work because again, I have to mark out some holes so I can get this thing drilled and so I can hopefully put the wheels in this. So that'd be cool if I can get that done today. But I just realized I piled a bunch of stuff onto the shelves. So I'm gonna take those off. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music while I go ahead and get all that stuff done. I hope that this next work session is a productive one for you. And I'll see you around 15 minutes after the hour We'll talk about something I found interesting on the internet, or if you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. And yeah, so here we go. Send you all off with this traveling music. This right here is Nujabes featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. And see you 50 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all be easy. And peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you.